Hey, what's up, you guys?
What's up? It's
Okay.
it's us.
It's us. We're back.
We're back again. Megarang and Rosie the Scribbler.
69.
Oh, I forgot. That's the most important part. How are you doing today, Rosie?
I'm pretty good. I finally got around to, actually doing my Twitch emotes.
I saw them and they're amazing.
It only took me a month.
I'm so excited to start using them.
Same. For those of you that don't know, I think they kind of describe me perfectly.
They do.
It's an uncanny likeness, for sure.
Well, it captures some of the emotional despair perfectly. is the way I'll put it.
Oh my god.
It suits you.
Thank you. Yeah, they're a little esoteric and niche, but that's I guess what I am.
And
so.
Also rather artsy, I might say. They're very, very good drawings.
Yeah, I think I'm just getting much faster at doing it, so that's good.
That's very good. Well, today we're doing Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Bow, bow, bow. I should have put a sound effect in there, but that'll do for now. And also it's the holiday time, so as you can see, our pumpkin's gone, and we have some Yule trees and a lantern. So, take it as you wish, whatever holiday you want to celebrate. Happy winter lights for you. Anywho.
Happy winter solstice.
Yes, happy winter solstice. Everybody gets one of those. I think Babs/Rosie, that's you. You're going to have the advantage. Me? Yeah, that's you. You're going to have the advantage on this one because I'm partaking in a rather large gin and tonic because it was a rough day.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It started last night. My dog was majorly skunked, so my entire house is skunked. So today's gin and tonic day. I'm ready.
That's such a suburban white lady move. I respect it.
That's Megan ran out of the good stuff and this is all that was left on the counter. But sure, we'll take suburban white lady.
Same thing.
They get things done, and customer service is afraid of them. I'll take it.
So tell everybody, how long has it been since you were in 5th grade? How many years ago was that?
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it used to be really easy for me because the grade I was in was also the year. So, in 5th grade, it was 1995. So.
Okay, so
it's been a while.
You were, what, 10?
Yeah, I was 10.
Okay, so
I was always a little bit younger than the class because I had a summer birthday. So 1995 for me, which is what? 10, 20... Oh my god, let's not count that.
It's okay, it's only
It's a very long time. Yeah, it's 24 years.
Almost 25. Don't worry.
She said it out loud. I was going to just keep it a secret and let them do the math.
No, there's no secrets on our podcast.
Okay. How about you, Babs? 4 years ago?
Well, I'm 10 years younger than you are, so still kind of a long time.
I was hoping the math would be more complicated for people, but yeah. So anyway, it's been a while for us. And I'm sure science has changed. I know the planets aren't the same since we were kids.
Oh my god, right?
Yeah. And I know they do all the Common Core math now, so this should be interesting. But I'm ready for the challenge. Are you ready for the challenge, Babs?
I'm so ready.
Okay.
So we found the site called grizzly.com
yes.
/quizzes/smarter than a 5th grader.
And I love bears. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so, we had to do it. And there's 20 questions, and we're just going to read out the question, discuss what we think the answer is and why, and move on. And it shows you what percent correct we each get, and we'll see who does better, or if we both do really bad. So.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, Rosie's extremely competitive, so we have to let her win.
Yeah, let me win.
Okay.
I'm not saying our friendship will be over if, I don't win, but I'm just saying,
It doesn't matter. I'll call you anyway.
Watch your back, Meg.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, do you want to read the first one?
Do you want me to read the first one?
Okay, read the first one, Meg.
All right, question number 1. It's in the science category. Wow. It says, for someone older than 10 years, how many times per minute does an average heart beat? So over 10 years. And you have 4 options. A, 320 to 340 times per minute. B, 60 to 100 times. C, 20 to 40, or D, 170 to 190. Wow, and you can use a lifeline, and it looks like a life preserver.
Wow. Okay, so which one do you think it is? I think this one will be easier for you.
I was hoping you were going to say first, because I was taking a big old swig. So.
Okay, fine. I'll like explain mine first.
Okay, you go ahead.
I think it is B, 60 to 100 beats per minute. Because isn't that like... Okay, so I remember in health class when I was like in 6th grade, not 5th grade, right? Mm-hmm. She was saying if your resting heart rate is ever like below 40, you're either an Olympian or you're really sick.
Yeah, hypothermia.
Right.
I was going to say B, just because that's a healthy resting rate for anybody. And D looks more like somebody who's heavily exerting themselves, so B was what I chose as well.
Yeah, D looks like you're gonna commit Sudoku.
Sudoku. On the hard level, Sudoku. Where like they don't give you any of the 9s and 8s. I hate those ones. All right, let's click B. Boop.
Okay.
Correct. Children generally have a higher heart. Oops, I'm totally reading this wrong. Children generally have higher heart rates than adults. Measuring the pulse, which is the number of heartbeats per minute, gives important information about your health. Any change from normal heart rate can indicate a heart problem. Continue. We are so smart. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, this one's so easy because it gives you a picture. I'll let you read this one. And you have to explain the picture.
Okay, so the question is, which bones protect your heart? A, the wrist bones. B, the ulna. C, the rib cage. D, the femur. And like, okay, so it has a picture of a skeleton, and then in yellow, it's like highlighting like the ribs.
I was waiting for you to read the question, what bones protect your heart, and for you to just say, the picture has glowing ribs.
It does, though.
But I didn't read the answer choices, so when you first got to wrist bones, I nearly died, because I didn't know wrist bones was an option. And that's why, kids, don't fail anatomy, because your parents will think you're idiots.
Stay in school.
Stay in school. You've had a body your whole life. You should have it memorized by now.
Seriously. Okay.
So I'm going to go wrist bones. Oh, dang.
What is the ulna? What's that?
The ulna is in your... Oh, crap. Is that leg or arm? It's in the ulna's in your arm. It's near the radius of the ulna, and it's attached to the humerus.
Is it my elbow?
No, the elbow is its own thing. Like the elbow bone, the tip of it's the olecranon, but the radius and the ulna are in the forearm.
Okay, so it's not the ulna.
No, there's 2 bones making your forearm, radius and ulna.
Oh, okay. So hopefully it's the rib cage.
Click.
Your heart is located under your rib cage in the center of your chest between your right and left lungs. You have 24 ribs and 12 pairs.
Oh, that was a good one. That's my favorite question so far. Okay, the next one. Dun dun dun. What does your cardiovascular system do? A, delivers calcium to your bones. B, it digests your food. C, circulates blood and oxygen around your body. D, controls your limbs. It shouldn't be funny, but it just is. I personally...
Calcium to your bones.
I know. I personally am going to say C, blood and oxygen around your body.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
She didn't know she's piggybacking off me. Correct! Together, your heart and blood vessels make up your...
Wait.
Oh, sorry.
So it shows, like, the percentage of how many people, like, the choices people choose.
I see that! Oh, no!
1%, one person said delivers calcium to your bones.
Oh, my gosh, that poor fool.
I think they misclicked.
Yeah, they probably accidentally hit the mouse and clicked the wrong thing. Or they can't read, and they didn't even know they were taking a quiz.
I mean, shit, some people turn up the finals like that.
Yeah.
They live life on the edge.
I may have done that once or twice where I get there and I was like, oh my god, am I in the right section? What test is this? I'm already sitting down. I have to take.
Is this Kim 1 or is this O Kim? We'll find out.
I had a test like that and I realized I was in a class for urban development and it literally means like the formation of cities. And I was like, what have I done? I'm a fish and wildlife major.
Yeah, you need to know.
Oh my gosh.
Cities.
It was awful. But anyway, together your heart and blood vessels make up your cardiovascular system, which circulates blood and oxygen around your body. Continue. Oh yeah! This is a good one. I know this one. I know this.
Okay, number 4. What is the closest star to Earth?
Britney Spears.
Orion. Oh shit, bitch, you right. Britney, our Lord and Savior.
Sorry.
No, you're right. That's the bonus answer. Okay, A, Orion. B, Alpha Centauri. C, the moon. D, the sun. Okay, well, I really hope it's not the moon.
Well, I was gonna say the sun.
Oh my god.
I just don't think this is 5th grade level.
No, this is Common Core 5th grade. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Things have changed a lot.
Yeah.
Oh
my god, 50%
some poor
of people
fools.
put moon.
I just saw that. The 10% put Alpha Centauri. I don't think they know where it's at. The Orion one I can get because
star.
No. It's not.
It's a galaxy, right?
I think so.
Wait, am I the stupid one?
Or maybe it's a nebula. It might be a nebula.
You know what, guys? I'm not an astronomy person. That was never my jam. Ask me about solid state stuff, but not astrophysics.
It's a star system.
Ooh, fuck yeah. Galaxy. Sort of.
You got it.
Okay.
Okay. We're ready.
Okay. The sun is the star at the center of the solar system and is a nearly perfect sphere of hot plasma with internal convective motion that generates a magnetic field.
True that.
That just means it spins.
Question number 5. Oh, we get coins for this. I don't know what they're for, but we have 40 of them. Okay.
You right.
The moon casts a shadow on Earth during the blank. A, lunar eclipse. B, half moon. C, solar eclipse. Or D, new moon.
Okay. Which one do you think it is, Meg?
Well, if the moon is casting a shadow on the Earth, the moon is blocking the sun. So I'm going to call it the solar eclipse.
Sure.
Or is that reversed?
No, I'm trying to, remember that, too. I'm like,
I know what they're saying is the moon's blocking the sun, but I'm trying to remember if that means that's... Because it's eclipsing the sun. Solar eclipse.
I know it has to do with, one's at the peak of this part of the arc and one's at the peak at the other part of the arc. But then I don't remember what they're called. I just know what it looks like.
The lunar eclipse.
Okay. Don't Google it, Meg.
I'm not. If the lunar eclipse, does the moon block out the sun then? We've hit a tough one. We do have a lifeline.
Now we're in 5th grade.
Now we are. To block out the moon, something has to be in the way of the moon. The moon casts a shadow on the Earth. I'm going to say...
Wait, okay. So the moon is blocking the sun. So it's casting a shadow from the sun. Sorry, yeah, the moon. So I'm going to...
First answer, solar eclipse?
Yeah, I think it's solar eclipse.
All right, let's click it. We did it! Other people got stumped on the same thing. It's almost 50-50, but it's 45-53%.
One person put half moon and then new moon.
Oh, those poor kids. They don't understand waxing and waning. We can't blame them.
We can't blame them. They're in 4th grade.
Yeah.
That one was tough for me.
That's because of the linguistics of it, I think. But it says a solar eclipse occurs when the moon gets between the Earth and the sun, and the moon casts a shadow. So we'll continue.
Yeah, because it's like the sun is the one eclipsing, because it's the one being blocked. Mm-hmm. That's hard to like orient in my head, but
I gotcha.
There, so
we got it right. We got it right.
Okay.
Number 6.
Next one. What causes tides? A. Giant schools of fish. B. Underwater volcanoes.
I can't wait till... I'm sorry, I saw the last answer already.
I know, I did too. C. Gravitational pull of the moon and the sun. D. The sea god Poseidon.
I'm so sorry. I just imagine him like he's this giant manfish at the bottom of like the Marianas Trench, just spinning his trident around like, all right, some waves over here. Ah. Sorry.
We just go in the center of the Bermuda Triangle where all the ships are, and then we just see him just chilling on the the broken ships.
Just lounging. I wish that was the answer.
I do too.
I'm going to say gravitational pull of the moon and sun.
Really hope so. Okay. Think, nobody put the sea god Poseidon. Okay, I was actually really hoping somebody would. But 11% put giant schools of fish.
That's really sad.
Yeah. In 1687, Sir Isaac Newton explained that the ocean tides result from the gravitational attraction of the sun and the moon on the oceans of the earth.
I was just thinking, Babs, this is our most educational podcast yet.
That's true. This is... Stay in school. Even if it's just stay at least until 5th grade. So you can do this with us.
Yes, definitely. And feel free to send us trivia quizzes that you want us to take.
Oh boy. That was me. I do not.
That was me clicking the next page. Okay, question 7. What attaches muscles to bones? And then there's a picture, and it's like faux X-ray-y, but it's trying to show various ligaments and muscles. So this is going to say... I'm trying... Actually, it looks like a really, really poorly designed shoulder of some sorts. I don't know. It's near the spine. Anyway, the answers are A, elastic, B, veins, C, tendons, and D, nerves. And I'm inclined to say tendons, because that's the only thing it could be.
I'm going to say tendons because I don't know what elastic would mean.
That means like the stuff in your pants.
Make you feel stuff.
Yeah. Tendons.
Oh, thank God.
Correct. A tendon is a fibrous connective tissue which attaches muscle to bone. They are similar to ligaments which attach bones to other bones. Continue.
Okay, wait.
Somebody put veins.
5% put elastic. So is that actually something?
I mean, it is something, but that's not what attaches your muscles to your bones.
But like, anatomically, is elastic like the name of something?
No, you can get essentially elastic in your body. Like a lot of times when women have hysterectomies, you get slings put in your body. They're not necessarily elastic. They're often from various other natural tissues, but they used to put non-organic slings in there for women.
Wait, why?
To hold the bladder up, so when you have a hysterectomy, the bladder doesn't drop.
Okay, so this is Rosie didn't take anatomy or biology or anything useful.
You took lots of useful things, just for different stuff.
Yeah, I have no idea in my head, like, what you are talking about and why that holds it up or where anything is.
People are just really delicate sacks of jelly with some crunchy bits in there. So
oh my God.
the fact that we exist at all is always kind of amazing to me. So, because there's so many times in history we could have been completely wiped out.
I mean, Oh my god. Okay, next one.
Yes.
What part of our bones make red blood cells?
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, this is a nice picture. Sorry.
You're right, this is nice. I actually know what it is. A, muscle. B, skin. C, soft marrow. D, joints.
Did you say soft marrow?
Sorry, soft marrow.
Sorry. Oh. Well,
I was thinking, like, in my head, like, what is hard marrow? Is that a thing? Is there 2 types?
There is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you totally got it. There's soft and hard marrow.
What do they do?
Well,
okay, sorry, no. What
the
does
soft
the hard
is
marrow
just
do?
soft is just the innermost part. The harder marrow is essentially it's just where the bone is more porous and the marrow's forming inside, whereas the soft marrow is just the very center where it's all marrow.
Okay, I'm gonna say soft marrow, just because I know when you make a bone broth, sometimes it gets a little bloody.
You know, that's perfectly good reasoning, and I'm also going with soft marrow just because they're the part that makes red blood cells.
Stop copying me, Meg.
I'm so sorry.
Whose turn was it to read?
It's your turn.
Oh, shit. Okay. Bone marrow is the spongy tissue inside some of your bones, such as your hip and thigh bones. It contains stem cells that can develop into the red blood cells that carry oxygen through your body, the white blood cells that fight infections, and the platelets
Yeah.
that help with blood clotting.
You got it.
Guys, I'm basically qualified to go to med school, right?
Yeah, you're pretty much
Not
a doctor.
brag.
You should put it on your resume.
I am smarter than a 5th grader.
This one's us, Babs. This one's us. Question 9. What kind of creature is found at the top of the food chain? And it's got a pit. Exactly. It has a picture of some grass with a mouse in it, a snake, a grasshopper, a rabbit, a frog, and then there's an eagle in a tree. All of the arrows point upwards to the eagle in the tree. It's basically saying that's the predator. But our choices are A, herbivore, B, apex predator, C, scavenger, or D, bacteria. And since I kind of already said it, I'm going to say B, apex predator.
I'm going to say apex predator because of the game Apex.
You know,
We are being a predator and hunting down everybody.
Perfectly sound reasoning. Correct. Food chains show the relationships between producers, consumers, and decomposers, showing who eats whom. Apex predators include saltwater crocodiles, lions, and orca whales. However, the way they explain that there, I feel like, makes no sense, because what makes an apex...
so are humans not apex predators? Or are we?
To show the apex predator, you have to show the food chain group you're representing. Technically, we are, because there's nothing that eats us. But, like, something like, say... a turkey is a predator if you have it in a field with, like, ticks and bugs and field mice, right? They're the predator. But in a scheme,
Right.
They're never the apex predator because there's so many things that eat the turkey.
Okay. What about, in, like, a broad sense, some people eat alligators.
Yes.
But also, some alligators will eat a human. What then? What is the truth?
Sometimes that one's a bit hard because you're thinking like actual digestion, like dietary needs, and that's where the gray area is. But because of how destructive humans are and how much we consume, because we're not only consuming the alligator, we're consuming the trees for industry and the land and all that. We're considered, no matter what, the apex predator.
Wow. We really get those 360 no scopes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
8% of people, but like bacteria.
Oh, those poor
Okay,
kids.
they're in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's all me.
Yeah.
What is the greenhouse effect? And they have a beautiful picture of, like, the sun, some light waves, the earth, refraction. You know, it's pretty great.
I can see it, yeah.
A. Gases are trapped in the Earth's atmosphere in warm Earth. B. Gases are trapped in the atmosphere in cool Earth. C. The moon cools Earth. D. The ocean's heat. Okay, well, what do you think, Meg?
Well, I think it's A. Gases are trapped in the Earth's atmosphere and warm the Earth.
From this beautiful illustration, I'm gonna have to agree.
It is a pretty good drawing. I wish they could see it. I really do.
Also, it's just kind of in the name if you've ever had the pleasure of going into a greenhouse. It's really humid. It's awful. I hate it.
I love greenhouses, but I can't be in them all day. I don't know how some people do it for a job.
Yeah, no, me neither. Gases in the Earth's atmosphere do what the roof of a greenhouse does. During the day, the sun shines through the atmosphere, and the Earth's surface warms up. At night, the Earth's surface cools, releasing the heat back into the air. But some of the heat is trapped by the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. I mean...
You did a really good job.
1% put, like, the moon cools Earth.
No.
That's called
those
night,
poor kids. We keep saying kids, but let's be honest. These are probably full-grown adults on the internet taking these quizzes.
Please don't depress me.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I say too much. Oh, this is a great drawing. Okay.
Oh, boy.
I'm not even going to read the question yet, but question 11. It's a giant nostril, and it is inhaling so deeply, and there's various drawings of what I assume to be bacteria and germs and all this just flying into the nostril. So now I'm going to scroll down.
It hits different.
It does. It really does.
It hits different.
You know, the longer I stare at it, the more weirded out I am.
The red gumball from that green gumball? It
yes!
hits different.
It does. And the squiggly one? Ugh, the squiggly one. And then there's the figure 8. Okay.
It hits different.
What causes disease? A, your blood. Sorry.
Wow. We are just allergic to ourselves.
No, I instantly thought of like medieval times and all the bloodletting to try and cure people. The problem is your blood is poison and we've got to get it out of you. B, antioxidants. C, vaccines. D, pathogens. And I'm going to say D, pathogens, because pathogens are diseases.
I'm only going to say D, because A, B, and C don't sound right.
No, and I was going to make a joke about C, but I don't want to even perpetuate the stereotypes. People, vaccinate your kids. Just do it, okay? Do it.
I was definitely thinking of making a jab there, but then I was like, no, we're classy people.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
No.
Okay. Well, correct. A pathogen is a microorganism that has the potential to cause disease such as bacterium or virus. And 1% picked vaccine.
I know who.
You know the person?
It's probably Susan, the queen of the cul-de-sac.
Or
maybe Karen. Who knows?
Susan.
Damn it, Susan. No, but like what's interesting to me about this is like you're getting these right because you actually specifically know the names of stuff, and I'm just getting it right because I'm like, well, A through C just didn't sound right, so.
But no joke, like as a student, like childhood years through adulthood years, that's how, you get through most tests. You do critical thinking, like, well, it's definitely not these, so it's got to be this one. And that's just as important, I feel, as knowing the answer. Because the ability to deduce what isn't correct and what can't be the answer is lost on some people. And that's such a good skill to have.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
There was
Here we go.
I know. Well, there was a really funny shirt I saw this professor wearing, and I want it. And I did find it online, but I haven't bought it for myself yet. But the shirt says, there's 2 kinds of people in this world. 1, those who can deduce information with little data given, and then there's just nothing else on the shirt. And like in your head, you should know. And 2, people who can't. But other people who can't deduce information would always be like, what's the other thing? And then he would just laugh at them. That's my shirt joke for the day. Boop. Next. This is all you, Babs.
Okay, wait, hold on. This is going to be on my head if I don't say it.
Okay, say it.
But There was this like one joke, and it was like there are 3 types of people in the world. 1, people that can count. 2, people that cannot count. And then someone commented like, "That's
What's
only
3?
2." It was in like the subreddit r/whoosh. I love that one.
I'm gonna need to go subscribe to that one. There's 1 or 2 I subscribed to lately, but I can't remember the names of the ones I just picked, and I was like, these are stuff Babs would love. So I gotta go find those and send them to you. I'll try and do that tomorrow.
You have to like look at the Tumblr post I send you.
I haven't been back on Tumblr since that one day.
I know, but I still send them to you. Hopeful.
Oh my gosh. I will go. I promise I will go tomorrow in the morning and I will check it out.
Okay, don't be overwhelmed.
Okay, I won't. I'm feeling better already.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
Oh, this is all you. We're on an even number question now.
Oh, okay. A blank organism is an organism with only 1 cell.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I think
Here
we know this.
A. Planktonian. B. Embryonic. C. Unicellular. D. Multicellular. Okay, so
tell me your reasoning, Babs.
I'm pretty sure it's C because it has the root uni in there, for 1. But I'm wondering if they're trying to trip you up with the Planktonian, because maybe Planktonian things are also like single cell, and it's just a subcategory in that. So I'm wondering how many people are going to choose Planktonian. Also, I could be wrong. Maybe Planktonian is like multicellular, and I'm just stupid.
Okay, you're not stupid. Remembering back to a 5th grade level, this is always something that's a bit tricky. I'm going to go with you and say unicellular, only because I can't remember, and this is sad because I used to study this so much. It's not embryonic and it's not multicellular, but Planktonian, I don't think all Planktonians were single-celled.
Oh shit.
So let's go for unicellular. Bloop.
Huh.
You get to read it.
Okay. A unicellular organism is also known as a single-celled organism. This type of organism carries out its entire life as 1 cell.
You did it! Woo!
One thing I'm kind of like surprised about in the like answer choices though is 9% put Planktonian, which to me I thought like maybe 20% would, but 12% put embryonic, which to me is just absolutely not it.
No, well, a lot of people think embryonic, and they think of the distinctive from your science book photo of an embryo where it's the tiny little ball. But the thing is, at that point, it's already more than 1 cell. It's, yeah. So
like a human being.
Almost. Mostly it's just goo. But it's getting there. Everything starts as goo, Babs.
A human jelly bean.
Exactly. I love jelly beans. Oh, this is a good one. You know this one. Question 13. And it's a statuesque of Charles Darwin on a bench in some sort of museum. Charles Darwin came up with the theory of blank. And your options are A, reproduction, B, mutation, C, hibernation, or D, evolution.
I was really hoping that they would say Darwinism and evolution and trip somebody up. But that'd be really mean.
That would be very mean. Well, you pretty much said the answer.
Okay, yeah.
D, evolution.
Wait, I'm wondering.
What are you wondering?
Reproduction, was that ever a theory?
No, it just kind of happens.
Some, like, mutation, I could see that being, like, wasn't that Gregor Mendel who came up with mutation?
Gregor Mendel heavily experimented with mutation. He was also very... Am I thinking of the right Mendel?
Right? Is he the... I don't remember. Did he play with rats or did he play with plants? Something? Maybe both? I don't know.
Both. The one you're thinking of, yes, that's the good guy. I was thinking of the wrong person. I'm sorry. But yes, he more... I believed it was more talking about genes and reproduction and traits.
I was thinking of the Punnett square. Never mind.
Yeah, the Punnett square is like how you break down physical... Like, will your kid have blue eyes? That kind of thing.
Guys, I'm cheating. I'm using 9th grade knowledge on a 5th grade test.
It's okay. It's okay. We didn't really limit ourselves. But you are correct. Darwin's theory of evolution is the widely held notion that all life is related and has descended from a common ancestor. His voyage on the HMS Beagle also established him as an eminent geologist.
That sounds so cool. Like, bye family, bye everybody. I'm going on a voyage on the HMS Beagle.
I know,
Peace
I just
out.
feel like there's no adventures left for us, Babs, and it makes me sad. Everything is out in space now. So I'm going to Mars.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
I'm gonna stay here because there's memes here.
There are memes. I'll invent
I'm staying on Earth for the
Martian memes. Yeah. They'll all be written in the sand. This is what the Doge looked like as I talked to the rover that whistles to itself. Hang on, let me show you. This was Bab's favorite. Hang on. I'm going to draw this ferret over here. It's going to look like it's really nervous.
It's just gonna be screaming into the void.
This poor rover's going to be slowly following me around as I tell it things.
Oh my god. Okay. What is extinction? And let me just tell you guys, this is a really terrible, like, CGI image of a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like, I can tell it was probably supposed to be a CGI, like, GIF, but then they sort of, like, stopped it because it's, like, an image.
This one, though, is clearly, it's a Christian. It's walking on the water. And am I crazy? It looks like it's walking on the water.
No, you're right. Wow, the physics of that is interesting.
It doesn't sink into the sediment or the water at all.
No, wow. Okay, well,
sorry.
he's extinct now, so.
What a shame.
A, infectious disease. B, natural disaster. C, when a species has no living members. D, endangered species.
Bob, I'm gonna go C, when a species has no living members.
I mean, look, he's all alone there, so it's definitely C or D, endangered. Like, he's just by himself.
I say endangered means you're on the way to being extinct.
Look, he's about to drown, so from that picture, it could have been an endangered species.
He's like, I've been trying to bathe for 3 weeks, but I can't break the water tension.
The viscosity is too strong.
Like a water bug skates by. Me too, buddy.
Extinction is the process in which groups of organisms die out. If over an extended period of time the birth rate of a species is less than the death rate, then extinction will eventually occur. Okay, you guys will be happy to know 5% put an endangered species.
Makes sense.
I'm attributing that to the picture. 100%.
Question 15. What is a force that occurs when one object rubs against another object? Is it A, friction, B, conduction, C, radiation, or D, magnetism? This is an easy one, Babs.
Okay, well, like, it could be any of those. But...
Oh, God, no, it can't, Babs.
Well, it depends, like, on what level. I assume when they say object, they mean, like, on a Newtonian, like, you know, day-to-day level, so...
All right. The example they gave us is a man with what appears to be a grinder saw grinding down a metal surface and sparks flying out. And he is wearing eye and ear pro, so props to that. No gloves, though.
Oh my god, you're right. Safety hazard.
Yes. So based on
the hand gets burnt from the spark.
And they usually cool down pretty fast while you're sawing. It doesn't matter.
Well, I don't have real experience in life, so I wouldn't know.
She's been living via the internet.
Exactly. That could be like, you know, the force of the radiation.
Oh, right no, Babs, no.
Kidding.
I'm getting so worried for you.
Well, I really hope the answer is friction.
That's what I was gonna put. Okay. Friction is force that resists the sliding or rolling of one solid object over another. About 20% of the engine power of automobiles is consumed in overcoming frictional forces in the moving parts.
Wow, that mechanical waste.
I know, right? We would have developed a better engine by now.
Oh, nobody put radiation? That's disappointing. I mean, good for them.
I didn't even know how to respond.
Okay. 16. Wow, look at us. No, we haven't used a lifeline.
No, and we've got 150 coins and nowhere to use them.
We are so gonna graduate from 5th grade.
Yeah, we're gonna be in junior high in no time.
Yeah, okay. What is condensation? A, when gas changes into liquid. B, when liquid freezes. C, when liquid changes into gas. D, when ice becomes steam. Okay. So, what are you thinking?
I was about to answer and I was like, she's going to do her deductive reasoning. Let's do your deductive reasoning together. Okay. So we know ice is not becoming steam.
Okay, guys, there's a picture of, like, someone in a car. And it's like, you know, it's steamy inside the car. And then it was, like, raining or something on the outside.
I thought it was like a patio window and you can see their patio.
Oh, well, maybe that's it. That might make more sense. I just, for some reason, I just assumed, like, car window.
Oh. Okay, well, we know it's not when liquid freezes, because this isn't ice.
I see no ice in this picture.
And we know it's not when liquid changes into gas, because we can see the liquid.
And it's not when ice becomes steam, because, again, we see no ice.
Well, that's not steam. So this must be condensation, which is when the gas becomes a liquid and the liquid forms water droplets outside your glass of something you're drinking or on your window and there's high humidity because it's the water and moisture from the air.
Yeah, I really hope it's the difference between these two things.
You did great! You did great, Babs.
Okay. Condensation is the process by which water vapor in the air is changed into liquid water. Condensation is crucial to the water cycle because it is responsible for the formation of clouds. These clouds may produce precipitation, which is the primary route for water to return to the Earth's surface within the water cycle. Also, if you just know English, then maybe you could have deduced from that something very broad becoming something more specific and finite in volume, maybe would have helped. I don't know.
You crushed it. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks, girl. I'm probably cheating, though, because, like, I don't know how to break this to you, but I actually graduated 5th grade, so...
Oh, my God.
Just saying.
Oh, question 17. The 3 types of... Oh, I love this. We did projects on this. The 3 types of pulley systems are fixed, movable, and your options are A, compound, B, sling, C, transferable, and D, immovable.
I really hope it's not immovable.
Well, it wouldn't be immovable because you already have fixed. Fixed implies it's immovable, and then you have movable.
Exactly. I really hope it's not that one. I don't actually know this one, so I'm just gonna guess compound. I think I know those.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was gonna say compound because you're not gonna have a transferable pulley or... I mean, if you're transferring it, it just becomes one of those types of pulleys somewhere else. And sling, well, that's not a pulley. How would that work
if you had a sling pulley?
Oh!
Like, I'm just trying to imagine, like, what that would look like.
Well, I keep picturing either sling for the arm or sling as in the weapon. And the whole point of a sling is that it's suspended somewhere. You're not really using it for a pulley to raise it or lower it.
Okay, I was thinking of like a pet bed that's like suspended.
Oh, you'll be happy to know this was a tough one for people. 25% picked transferable, and then 16 immovable, and 15 sling. 43% got it right at compound. A pulley is defined as being one of the 3 simple machines: the pulley, the lever, and the inclined plane. A fixed pulley describes a pulley that is secured to a single spot. A movable pulley is a pulley that moves with the load you are moving. So think of like those hydraulic lifts and things like that. The compound pulley system is a combination of fixed and movable pulleys. So that's the whole point. Like, transferable would be something you could move and then fix at one point somewhere else, which is a compound pulley.
I know compound pulleys. Okay, I didn't know they were called compound pulleys, but, like, I know if, say, you have, like, let's say an object that's 25 kilograms or something, and then you have it on one pulley, say that, like, I don't know, it makes it easier, so now it feels like 17, and if you have more and more, like, the more pulleys you add, the less work it, like, feels like, so eventually it'll be as easy as, like, lifting up a 1 kilogram block or something. So I know that's why they're useful for heavy things, but I don't know, I'm not an engineer.
You're 100% right. It's basically the three simple machines exist everywhere throughout time. It's just in what shape and form were we able to make them at that time. But we had to do a really cool school project as kids where we made machines, and they had to use inclined planes, levers, or pulleys. And so a lot of people made, like, self-pedaling cars or self-gliding flying machines and various things. Like, one group I remember to this day, and this was in fifth grade.
How old were you?
Fifth grade. This was in fifth grade. One group made what they called the squirrel catcher, and it was on a weighted lever system. So when the squirrel went on the lever to get the bird feed, the lever, there was just enough weight that the lever would drop. They'd land in a basket. The basket would slide down an inclined plane and go through a door and a gate, and it'd be in the next yard. They were the best. I think they won the competition. Mine was stupid because we were the smallest group. It was me and one other kid who hurt himself on the power drill and then didn't do anything. But basically you'd pedal and then wings would flap when you would pedal. And it was supposed to be a gliding machine.
Put that on a bike. Go down a hill. Fly.
Girl, I so would, but my mom's banned me from doing crazy things on my bike since I was like 13 because I almost got hit by a car.
Okay, but this would have been for science, so...
All of it was for science.
I'm not saying you were, like, a coward for listening to your mom, but, like...
Real quick tip for the audience out there and for you, Babs. I really think we should... Yeah, I think we should do a momcast in the future where our moms help us tell stories about us. Because there's so many things I was grounded from, and my grounding is still not lifted.
Okay, well... I don't know how interesting that would be, because I never got grounded.
Then you and your mom can laugh at me and my mom.
But I think it probably shows my personality that I never got grounded, so...
I got grounded all the time.
I can tell.
Yeah, not for, like, bad things. I was a good kid. It's just, like, I did a lot of things where it's like, Megan, you could have died.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one's me. Which of these helps an animal protect itself from predators?
Ooh.
A, food. What? B, camouflage. C, fire. D, migration.
This is awesome. Fire only if you're a dragon. Migration only if you go somewhere where there's no predators. So I'm gonna say B, camouflage.
I could fight off all kinds of predators if I had fire.
Yeah,
except
I
a
wish
shark.
Well, good point. I wish we just had that, like, as an ability. But then I'd be annoyed that other people had it. Because they'd burn me.
Honestly, I'd rather have lightning as an ability. Because then, like,
so cool.
Imagine just, like, going fishing and just zapping the water and it's like you cheated. It's
Oh,
great.
yeah, that's highly illegal.
Oh, wait, do people do that?
Yeah, they totally cheat. It's one of the things you do in Fish and Wildlife. If you're doing, like, a fish study, or, like, for carps, the invasive carp, they were doing that where they would they would shock the water to kill a carp. The only problem is you also kill anything else near it. It's kind of a last resort measure to get really, really bad, problematic fish that are already taking over because you're guaranteed to get high numbers and kill them. But then some people do it, too, to just cheat.
Well, now I feel terrible.
Well, don't feel terrible. It's not your fault if you were born with lightning powers.
You're right. It's not my fault. God didn't nerf me.
He didn't nerf you.
He didn't smite me.
That's a new sentence. That's a new sentence.
That's a brand new
God didn't want me to just lightning all the fish. He should have nerfed me, bro.
I'm nothing if not committed to my role as God's personal jester.
I'm proud of you
that
for
one,
it.
and that one got me.
You've done well. You've done well.
Thank you. Okay. Camouflage, also called Cryptic coloration is a defense or tactic that organisms use to disguise their appearance, usually to blend in with their surroundings. Now, not to, like, be pretentious, but I think that's, like, maybe 3rd grade level.
Babs, we all can't be as brilliant as you, okay?
Well, I say that just from, like, what it is, and also 99% got it right, so...
Question 19. A
Oh,
blank...
I hate that picture. Oh, God.
Yeah, this would be a picture that I think a lot of people would be irritated by. You're looking at the underside of a leaf, like the stoma side, and there's...
Oh, I hate that.
That's
Sorry,
not
it's really
the part.
bothering me.
And
Let's
you can see
scroll down.
these brown nodules, almost lumps on the back of the leaf. And it says, a blank is a small cell that grows into a new plant. And your options are A, stem, B, spore, C, flower, or D, leaf. This is where your deductive reasoning can totally work, Babs.
Okay, well, I don't think it's a stem, because it's already, like, growing.
Right.
A flower is already grown.
Right.
A leaf is a product of something that's grown.
Okay.
And a spore is, like, you know, a spore. It's like a seed that
You
is
are
floating.
correct. Bam.
Wait, are seeds only, like, in the ground things, and if it's outside the ground, it's a spore?
That's a
What's
good
the difference
question.
between a spore and a seed?
Spores, they're usually they can be transferred and airborne. Seeds don't normally fly airborne. Most seeds, they glide or fall to the ground. And spores can also be carried by, like, transferable species, like birds or any kind of climbing, crawling creature.
Okay, so
Think of,
spore
like,
is a moving
mushrooms.
seed.
Yeah, mushrooms and conifers. They also release seeds. I think some conifers release seeds and spores. I'll have to double check on that one.
Wow.
No. Conifers still release pollen and seeds. But yeah, spores are just sort of blasted out into the air.
Okay, so all spores are seeds, but not all seeds are spores.
Yes and no. Spores are more like an already living organism thing. Seeds are dormant, and they wake and grow a new plant.
Oh, I see. Wow.
So spores... Oh, I should have just read this. Spores are cells capable of developing into a new individual without another cell. They're most commonly found in seed plants and fungi. So like your mushrooms.
They were so efficient.
They're very efficient. Spores have been around a very long time. We've only recently developed seed species that are so specific. Like now we've got the jack pine. The jack pine doesn't release its seed until a fire incident. It needs intense heat to release its seed, which is why natural occurring forest fires are so important. Wildfires are devastating. So spores are extremely efficient and also extremely ancient.
Huh.
Sorry.
Interesting.
That's
no,
random.
I have no idea about any of that. Okay, last one.
Last one. Woo!
What kind of animal lays eggs, breathe air, and usually has scales?
Dolphin. Oh, sorry.
Wow. Hey, don't cheat. A. Mammals. B. Ducks. C. Reptiles. D. Insects. Okay, well, I like how they put ducks in there.
Yeah, I like how they put ducks as well. I'm just going to say, I don't think this is a 5th grade question.
No, I don't think so. That might be like a 1st grade question.
Yeah. Ducks!
But it's good to know.
Ducks, Mrs. Simpson.
Okay. So I really hope you didn't put insects.
No, I'm thinking reptiles on this one.
Okay, cool. Reptiles are air-breathing vertebrates that, covered in special skin made up of scales, bony plates, or a combination of both. Young reptiles can glide, walk, and swim within hours of birth. Okay, 4% put mammals, 0% put ducks, which I'm very disappointed
I'm so disappointed. Because they lay eggs, at least.
Yeah. I mean, I was wondering if they were actually going to put marsupial in there, but...
It would have been nice.
So, you know.
They really left it out.
Well, I guess we are definitely 5th grade material. Look at that. Common Core 5th grade material.
We are, but I really believe we're smarter than a 5th grader.
I mean, this quiz says I got an A. I passed 20 out of 20.
Same here. Also, I can do taxes.
Oh, okay, don't go.
Sorry, that was too much. I flexed a bit. Sometimes I call my mom when I do my taxes, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Wow, I am impressed for you.
This was a success. We did amazing. I'm so proud of us.
Look at us. We can go on to 4th grade.
We can.
Because I'm pretty sure this was like a 3rd grade level.
Well, no, we're in junior high now, so now we can go to the dance.
Oh my god. Hell yeah. Who are you gonna ask?
It's probably just gonna go.
Ask you?
No, I'm just gonna go. And if somebody wants to dance when I get there, that's fine. But I don't need to go with
you or anything. But like, I'll just stand in the corner waiting awkwardly.
Yeah, we can hang out. We'll just talk while we're there.
Yeah, we'll just like hang out by the punch bowl.
We'll keep making song requests and then never dance.
Oh my
Play
god.
Chumbawamba. Ha 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 ha. And then run and walk away. So if you guys have any quizzes you want us to take next time, BuzzFeed quizzes, personality quizzes, or slightly more difficult 5th grade to 6th grade questions, because I think we can handle it, send it our way. Drop us a link. We not only have the SoundCloud now, but everything's being archived on a YouTube. So we might merge everything over to the YouTube eventually, but either way, everything will be there, and we check both. Drop us comments, drop us links, send us an email. The email's in the description. We want to do more of these for you. It's really fun.
Honestly, I think like the best part isn't even getting these right. It's just seeing what the answers are and seeing what people choose what.
You're so right. That's why, like, I'm really excited to do some of the BuzzFeed. Yeah, I know. That was so creative and funny. And, like, historically, that's what people thought. So they weren't way off base. But I think even just getting some of the fun, like, completely insane BuzzFeed personality quizzes, like, what flavor soup are you? That kind of stuff.
From your selections at Urban Outfitter. Yeah,
exactly.
Like super random stuff.
Or like the different astrology quizzes. Like, we should totally do some of those for fun. For those of you tuning in, a lot of these have been very much intro to Babs and myself's personalities and what we like. But we do have some more in-depth stuff coming along the way. There's a lot of shows we'd love to diagnose. Other topics we care about that also delve into who we are as people. And those will be coming up on the way, but we'll probably do one more fun one next, like a quiz or an astrology type cast, just till we get through the holidays. And then we can build up some material to do something like maybe delve into Avatar. I'd love to address book 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender with you.
Oh my god, I would love to rewatch it so that I can go toe-to-toe with you on that.
Yes! I want to talk lore, theories, what we enjoy, characters we love, moments we love. If there's anything we hate. Yes! Oh my gosh, there's so many little things we can feed off of, which is why we should totally take it book by book. And I believe Netflix now is going to be uploading, with their merger with Nickelodeon, all of Avatar: The Last Airbender and eventually Korra. So,
oh my god, really?
Yes, this is what I've heard. So it'll be easy to binge watch Avatar. What I don't know is if they're getting all of the variations, because I would love if they not only had all of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but the one that actually had the pop-up, kind of like, what was it, MTV pop-ups. They had that for Avatar by the writers and directors, where they would put little annotations on each episode's, like, every couple scenes and things like that. And it was very informative. But I know one of my all-time favorite characters is Uncle Iroh. I love talking about Iroh. I feel like he is such a multi-layered character. So look forward to probably one more silly cast from us, and then we're going to delve into some of the topics we really care about, like Avatar. And bears.
Oh my god. You mean you didn't care to know if you were smarter than a 5th grader? Come on, Meg.
I did. I'm just, I'm thinking about the viewer. The viewers really like a message. And our message is, our fantasy world we've invested far more emotion into than our real world. And frankly, we want to stay there, and it's okay.
Okay, so like not to be off topic, but also on topic.
Do it.
On the next up thing on this webpage, it says, "Are you smarter than a 6th grader?" So maybe we can take this all the way up to med school.
Yeah, we're gonna have PhDs by the time this is done.
Holy shit, we're gonna do it. We're literally gonna stay in school by doing this.
Well, I'm down if you're down.
I'm just wondering if this one will be like actually a 4th grade level if we did the 6th grade one.
It might be. Some of these were really bad. The rib one?
They were.
Come on, rib cage? They made it glowing.
Yeah. Yeah, the pictures were, I don't think they should have had pictures. Not that they really helped, but like...
That dinosaur on water was like so helpful. All right. Well, you guys are the best. Thank you for listening. Again, leave us any tips, questions, comments that you can think of. Send us an email, make a request. We're happy to do these for you. Let us know if there's something you want to hear from us. We are going to do some more serious topics in the future, but please always enjoy getting to know us as we enjoy getting to know you.
Yep. Signing off, ladies, men, non-binary friends.
And pets.
And pets.
All right. We'll talk to you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.